Kiana, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name's Kiana and I do bookish things here. So today, for the first time in such a long time, we're going to be doing a book review. We are going to be doing my book review on Belladonna by Adeline Grace. This is my first read of 2023 and my absolute favorite. This is a first book and I believe a duology, so let's just go ahead and get started with this video. So we're going to do my synopsis. In this book, we follow a girl named Signa, and death has followed her entire life. Her parents and everyone in that house were killed when she was about like 2-3 months, and Death was going to take her. Death tried to take her, but for some reason it didn't work on him. So her entire life she has been bounced from caretaker to caretaker, some who have been nice to her, some who have been rude and have just wanted her money. In the beginning of the story, Signa is living with her great aunt, who is extremely rude to her, barely feeds the girl, and calls her a witch because Death follows her everywhere she goes. When she accidentally kills her aunt, Death appears and Signa tries to attack him and says, "You have done nothing but cause me pain. You have done nothing but ruin my life. What have I done to you?" And Death basically tells her, "You and I are a lot alike." She gets shipped off now to another cousin right before her 20th birthday, when she's supposed to inherit her inheritance, and she gets shipped off to the Hawthorne, basically having to try to find out how her cousin, the matriarch Lillian, died, and who is after her cousin's daughter, Blith, I think is how you say it, and why are they attacking this family. She also has to learn how to become a proper lady and figure out how she can communicate with Death. I absolutely loved it. It was gothic, which I loved. 10 out of 10. It reminded me a lot of like the Victorian era, with the way that they were talking and how everything was going. I love the characters in this. We are introduced to the Hawthorns, which is Signa's cousin. We're introduced to the father Elijah, the daughter Blith, and the son Percy, and all of this. And oh my god, it was amazing. I have my notes. Signa's stubbornness was annoying sometimes, but it was also her determination, because she found a family with the Hawthorns, and she even says it, you know, "I never know. I don't have any siblings, but I feel like if I have siblings, I would feel for them what I feel for you," to her cousins when she's trying to help them. Death's charm, 10 out of 10. He flirted so much, like the pink tabs, him flirting. Blith's bluntness was amazing. She is supposed to be entering into society and she's dying, so she's just like, you know what, whatever. I love the concept of Signa being able to communicate with Death, and then she finds out, of course, spoilers, that she's a reaper, and this is why she can do it. Why it's called Belladonna, because she ingests 5 belladonna berries, because that's what's supposed to be what's kill her, so she can talk to Death, but it doesn't. I loved when they revealed, like, "Hey, I've been searching for you all this time." Signa at times annoyed me because of her stubbornness, and I get it's because of everything that has happened to her growing up. You know, she lost so many family members. She constantly believed that she was the reason all her family members were dying, and that was so sad, because even as a little girl, she says when her grandmother died, she felt it was her fault, because that was, to her, the only family member that truly loved her and wanted what was best for her. The ghost in this was my favorite. So when she arrives at Hawthorne Palace, which is called Thorn Grove, she is met with the ghost of her cousin Lillian, and Lillian is basically trying to get her to find out who killed her and who is after her daughter. That's why she has been brought to this place. That is what this book is basically all about. I don't agree with it being a young adult, because there's a sex scene in here. I feel like this is more like leaning towards adult because of that. It's not like explicit, but that's in it. The ghosts were my favorite, because she runs into the ghost of her cousin, and then she runs into the ghost of the library as well, and the ghost in there just basically is a ghost because he wanted to read all these books before he died, which is me. 10 out of 10. The plot twist was very shocking to me. I didn't expect to see it coming for who it was. So when it was revealed that Percy was the one who poisoned his mother, and he's like, "Well, I didn't mean to poison you, I meant to poison you know, my real mother, because you're not my real mother. That shocked the shit out of me. And I never thought he would go after his sister, because this is someone who he technically loves. Death warned Cigna so many times, you do not meddle with fate. Fate will come, fate will bite you in the ass. And so, spoilers, because this is spoilers, in the end of this book, at the end of the party, you know, it's the Christmas party, she's finally 20, she's had her inheritance, she's now trying to go to her family house, Foxglove. Death and fate come, and fate says, listen, I warned you, you know, death warned you. Let's go to that exact part. Death basically says, fate is a funny thing, isn't it? What a pleasure to finally meet you, Signifera. It would feel like you have another murder to solve. And it was just, I loved it. I loved it. So we follow Cigna, as I said, as she tries to do this. So she's taking her cousin Percy with her, who she doesn't know at the time, like, he's the one doing all this shit. He's the one who killed his mother. She's taking him with her to get these, to go to this apothecary. People are calling her witches and all of that. I love this. I love the gothic in it. I love the romance. I loved the plot twist, because I did not see it coming. I loved that Death was talking to her. I love that he was like, listen, all this stuff that happened to you, all this evil stuff, all these evil people, I made sure they died because you needed to go to a better place. And it was just, it was sad, but it was good. I love this so much. I think this is gonna be one of my favorites of 2023, and I cannot wait for the next book to come out in, I think it's August. But yeah, so that's all for this like rambly book review of Belladonna by Adeline Grace. I'll be leaving here 2 videos you guys should go check out. I try to post 2 to 3 times a week, and I'll see you guys hopefully very soon in another video.